Well, my name is Winston. I'm 54 years old. Um, 6 years ago, I had a son. In April this year, he'll be 6 years old. And I prayed. This is my first child ever. I thought I was sterile. I thought I was shooting blanks all my life. Anyways, this is truly a miracle baby, you know. Um, Me and my wife at the time, Rebecca, um, Becky, uh, we became involved in 2012. And, anyways, 6 years later, we had a boy. And his name is Cedar. And I prayed. I prayed over this child. I prayed about his name. And his name comes from the Bible. And the Bible talks about the cedars of Lebanon. And the actual temple doors were made out of log beams of cedar carved. So they were slabs put together somehow, I assume. They then were carved with flower arrangements around the perimeter of the doors. I don't know how elaborate it was, but it was a skill. Anyways, they were fashioned as the temple doors into the most, either into the inner court or the most holy of holies. Anyways, I prayed, and also I'm a native Indian, and uh, my son, and so I live in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. My roots come from the island, and my roots come from back east. It's another story, but anyways, I was praying, and I said, Lord, help me to choose a name for this my son, and one that would portray a sense of a fear of God and a love for Him and His gift to me by my son Cedar and the son of my then wife Rebecca, Becky. Anyways, um, what happened was, and there was an old relationship that was part of my wife's past, and she had two children with this man, and he was very controlling and manipulating. So, as me and my wife were separated for a period of time in 2018, she had slept with her ex-partner, and then at the same time, we had laid together, and anyways, she was pregnant, and she thought it was George's kid because we had been trying for a few years in our marriage to get pregnant, and nothing happened, and so I just accepted it, and well, it turns out she did get a pregnancy test. She was pregnant, and for some strange reason, I had this overwhelming sense that this was my son growing in her, and I prayed, and I don't know why, but God gave me that sense of peace that everything was going to be all right, and he was my child, and so that being said, I never thought I would ever have kids in my whole life, and God has blessed me with my son Cedar, and so I'm going to let this sort of resonate, and I'm going to come back for some more. Anyways, that's where we are right now in 2024, and it's March 26th, I believe, and it's a Friday. But thank you.